What's going on, YouTube? Greenwood Evil here. Today we're reviewing another NECA Godzilla figure. This time, for the first time, it's not a Godzilla figure. It's actually Mothra. I'm so excited. I got this a couple weeks ago. Haven't really had a chance to record an opening of it yet, but here it is right here. If you guys hear the air conditioning in the background, it's because we're in a heat wave right now here in Jersey, so I'm trying not to die while I record these videos, so just bear with me. But NECA's first dive into something that's not Godzilla from the Godzilla universe. We're getting ourselves Mothra. I know Rodan just dropped. I need to get that. I'll find him at some point, hopefully this weekend. I'm going to go searching. I like the toy hunt search. It's the smartest idea. I don't know. Leave a comment below, and if you guys are watching this, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys hunt for your toys? Do you go to different stores? Do you just buy them online? Do you pre-order them? What do you do? I want to know, because I still like looking for them. So I go to Targets and GameStops and drive around and look for stuff. And I got lucky and found Mothra. So let's get right into this video, guys. Alright, so let's take a look at the box first before we crack this, the Queen of the Monsters open. Look at that design on the box. Now, you guys know from the 2014 Godzilla and some of the original NECA Godzilla figures, they had like the plastic like wrapping and whatnot, like the plastic case. This is way better. The design is way better. I mean, it's the same kind of box as the Godzilla. It has the preview window, which is really cool too. I want to open it. I'm going to open it, but I'm kind of like skeptical. I'm like, man, is this going to be worth something one day? But I'm just going to open it. There you see our Rodan, Mothra, and Godzilla. We already did a review on Godzilla. We're going to go over the Godzilla as well. So let's get right into this. If you guys don't remember, you guys have to be with me for a long time to remember these. I have my trusty kaiju scissors. If you guys watch my Godzilla Battle Spirits packs from, at this point, years ago. Wow, years ago. You guys will see that I use these scissors in those videos. I still have them to this day. They're still sitting in on my dresser, just in case whenever they need to be used. So we're gonna get right into this. Put the box over here. Actually, we don't need the box anymore. Box is pretty much the same. We have our is this attached to anything? Don't want to go. Yeah, it is. So we got that out. So there's the stand for Mothra herself, and then we'll cut these, which should make it easy right about there. I'm actually probably going to fast forward this part of the video because this is already taking much too long. I don't want to break Mothra. There's her base. We got her base out. So just a fair warning, use scissors like these when you're cutting this open, because you don't want to damage her. You don't want to damage her display. I mean, obviously, especially don't want to damage her. I don't know why that didn't. Oh, they doubled it. Alright, so on her wings, guys, I'm not sure if you guys are going to get the same one that I did, but they had it doubled. They had it double wrapped, so that's kind of just fair warning. Just be careful when you're opening your figure. You don't want to get it all destroyed and whatnot. But let's take a look at the Mothra first. We'll go over her stand and everything later. Wow, look at this. She's very small. Highly detailed. Now, I don't want to break her, so I want to be very careful on how we do this. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. She looks great. So make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, okay. So there are joints on them. If you can see the joints, I'm gonna try and get it focused in there. You see the joints? They're yellow. They're right there. They're darker yellow. You can actually kind of see it right there in that picture. So there are joints there, and there are also joints on the back parts of her wings as well. Let's see if her... Okay, so she is posable. You can move her legs and whatnot. That's actually pretty cool. But I mean, the design is fantastic. Look at the wingspan here. This is the wingspan is nuts. She looks awesome. That detail, the wings feel nice too. I don't know what SH Monster Arts is going to do, but this is really nice. This is actually really good. But yeah, so we have the two middle legs here. Watch out, they don't look like they don't move. So those are going to stay stationary. I'm really trying to get good. Let me see if I can zoom in here. I don't really use the zoom in too often, but let's see if that works. Look at that detail. Move her arms down so you can see her. There she is in all of her glory. She looks great, just like the movie. They even have a little bit of detail on her, like her ears or whatnot on the top of her head. That's really cool. If I can just get it to focus a little bit. There you go. Look at all that detail there. Now that's a nice figure. Like I said, her wings are joint, like they go up and down so you can move them. So don't be afraid, but obviously still be careful because she's such a small figure. Look at the underside of her wings, look nice too. Trying to get it focused where it's focused, but also kind of you can still see everything. Look at that. That's a nice wingspan there. I'm sure Rodan has a nice wingspan too. I saw him when I went to the NECA fan event in Westfield at Yesterkids. I was actually there. I got to hold the Rodan box, so he looked good. Very excited for him. But so I guess she can stand here. I'm gonna try and let's bring this camera down for a second here. Once it focuses in. So she doesn't really stand very well, obviously. That's why she comes with the base and everything. So let's real quick look at her base and her cocoon here, her open cocoon. This is a good shot. This part here looks like the Rodan containment thing right here, and then you have her cocoon that's open. Obviously in the movie, you guys, I'm not gonna spoil it, never mind, ignore me, I'm not gonna say anything. But her cocoon looks cool, nice and detailed. Obviously it's a stand. We have our insert here, and then how does she go on it? Oh, okay, so the middle of her, if you look, if it wants to focus for me, it's very skinny in between right there. That's where she's gonna go in her midsection. She's gonna pop right onto this. We're actually gonna move the camera up so we can look at this. Now let's not break anything, shall we? Because that would suck. Alright, so let's put her on. So she oh, that's cool. And then I guess you can kind of pose however you want. Something like that. Like she's flying. That's really cool. Look at that. I'm going to try and turn it just a tad. Ready? Alright, let's see. Without it. So that's nice. So that's how you display her, everybody. Obviously, it came with it, but that's how you display her. You just make sure that she's on this, because she really can't... Oh, look at that. That's cool. Looks like it's almost 3D, her wing. Does it focus in? It kind of does. That's cool. But let's put her in the back for a second here. Let's actually bring in... I'm going to take her off her stand. Let's actually bring in the Jakks Pacific Mothra for a little bit of scale and comparison here. So, what's kind of crazy is the body on the NECA is fairly similar. It looks nearly identical size-wise. I'm not saying design-wise. Because you guys saw the video I did with this one, so I'm not really going to go too much into it. But if you guys can see a size comparison, it's pretty much the same thing there. So that is actually really neat. You get obviously so much more detail on the NECA one, but this is cool just for display purposes. But anyway, I just wanted to point that out. So even though like her body herself is the same size, the wingspan, if I can hold them like this for a second, the wingspan is obviously much greater with the NECA one. So it's not really a comparison. I just kind of wanted to show you what we were working with before we got anything NECA Mothra related. This was the first one from Jakks Pacific. Now let's see what she looks like next to Godzilla. So I have, obviously you guys saw in the video, I'll put the link at the end of this video, the NECA Godzilla. So we got him there, And then, so here she is. So, I mean, I guess it's pretty much about the same. Set her up there like that. Sort of. Not trying to be very spoilery, but that's kind of spoilery. Only sort of. She wants to stay. Come on, please stay, Mothra. I feel like she wants to stay. There you go. She's ready to fly him away. No way. No way she's lifting him. But I mean, she probably can, because she's the queen of the monsters. But so there's our comparison size-wise to the NECA Godzilla. So I mean, in the movie, pretty much accurate. We don't get a lot of scenes where they're together in the movie, but we do get a couple. So it's a good size comparison. The detail looks nice. I like how they look together. I want to kind of bring the light up a little bit to try and not have so much light on them, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. How colorful she is versus how dark he is, but it works out nice. And I mean, this is, hopefully we get other characters from this movie. Obviously we want King Ghidorah. I asked them, well, they got asked that question a lot while we were at the fan event, and they were pretty much saying there's just too many parts. It would end up being like SH Monster Art's price versus how many people actually want to buy it. It's not like feasible money-wise for them to actually make the King Ghidorah. I'm hoping that at some point maybe they do. They just dropped online today the Fire Godzilla from the movie, so I'm going to buy that. That's going to be awesome. Fire Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, whatever you want to call it. I like calling them Burning Godzilla just because I'm used to it. But let's get that light back in here. But yeah, so Mothra has some detail, like I said. You can move her legs, her back legs, and her front legs you can move. Her middle legs you cannot move, so don't try and move them, please, because you'll break them. So you can kind of move them like that and whatnot, and pose them however you'd like. Too bad you can't get the wings to go back like she's flying in. I guess you can kind of do something like that, where she's flying in, where you can move these up too and close those up. So that's pretty neat. But I mean, for NECA's first jump into something that's not Godzilla, I mean, it's awesome. It's excellent. It's definitely worth the money. It's definitely worth it. The detail on the wings, you can't even, if they feel so cool, you can actually see, if you could see how something feels, you can totally understand what I'm talking about. Look at the wings and how you can feel them. They're rigid and really, really cool. But anyway, I want to show that off. That is our NECA Mothra from Godzilla King of the Monsters. NECA's first dive into, let's see if we can get a decent shot there. NECA's first dive into something other than Godzilla. I think it's a success. I think it's great for the money, for the price. It's totally worth it. Definitely worth displaying. She's easy to display because she has the stand, which makes it even easier and cooler because there's some detail on it. It's not just a generic stand. Definitely worth it if you guys can actually find them. I recommend pre-ordering them. Obviously, I like to hunt, like I said in the beginning of this video. I like to hunt for the toys, but it's just becoming easier just to pre-order them, unfortunately, which kind of kills that fun. But there is Mothra. Let's see if we can get one more nice shot zoomed in, right like that. Let's see if it focuses in for me. There we go. Once it focuses, doesn't want to focus. It's being a pain. My camera is on the older side. There you go. So there she is, Mothra. I'll let you guys look at that for a minute. I might take a picture of that actually. That was a good picture. But that's pretty much it, guys. Of course, if you liked the video, like it, subscribe down below. Left-hand corner over here, I'll pop the NECA Godzilla review. Let's put him in there. So that's a cool looking shot. I'll put the NECA Godzilla review, the 2019 one, at the end of this video. I'll put some other NECA reviews up, maybe some other Bandai ones. More Godzilla to come. Rodan just dropped. I'm trying to find Rodan. That's the next goal. Gonna review that. I got a surprise Bandai figure to review as well. Actually, I probably got a couple of them at this point. So at some point we will be reviewing some awesome surprise Bandai figures. But that is pretty much it, guys. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.